Hello student, today we will go about the kingdom system. First, two kingdom system. In this two kingdom system, that is for the classification purpose. Second point, third kingdom system. Then five kingdom system. This is first point, this is second, this is third. Five kingdom system. Fourth, six kingdom system. Then fifth, up to this sufficient for your syllabus, up to this six kingdom system. After that six kingdom, there is also the seven kingdom, eight kingdom system. But up to this, remember, now two kingdom system. In that kingdoms, that was proposed by the scientist Carl Linnaeus. Carl Linnaeus proposed two kingdom system. In this kingdom, there is only two kingdom. That kingdom Plantia, and second one is the kingdom Animalia. This is the two kingdom system. Now this system is based on some criteria. Carl Linnaeus uses that criteria, and that criteria are the mode of nutrition, their migration, their sedimentary features. This is about, but this system is not suitable for the classification purpose, because in this system there is no bacteria and fungi involved, so this system is rejected. After that, third kingdom system was proposed by another scientist. Their scientist name is the Haeckel scientist. Haeckel proposed a three kingdom system. In that three kingdom system, first kingdom again that is Plantia, second one is the Animalia, and third one is the Protista. Third one is the kingdom Protista. This is about third kingdom system. But again, in this system there is no involvement of the fungi, so this system is also insufficient. Two kingdom system insufficient, third kingdom system is insufficient. Now most important acceptable kingdom system, that is a five kingdom system, and this five kingdom system was proposed by the R.H. Whittaker. Five kingdom system. Just I am telling you too that how many kingdom systems are present. Okay, that five kingdom system. Here is the kingdom monera. First, second kingdom Protista, third kingdom fungi, fourth kingdom Plantia, and fifth kingdom Animalia. These are the five kingdom system. This kingdom system was proposed by the scientist R.H. Whittaker. In 1969. We will study in detail these kingdoms. After that, six kingdom is also. Now this kingdom monera is divided into two kingdoms. That kingdoms are kingdom Archaebacteria and kingdom Eubacteria. These two kingdoms divide. This one kingdom, that kingdom monera, divides into the two kingdoms, Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. Now this sixth kingdom was proposed by the Carl Uys scientist. After these two kingdoms, there is again kingdom Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. It means these four and these two, that become a 6 kingdom system. Okay, now this RH Whittaker kingdom system we will study here. In this kingdom system there are some criteria used by the RH Whittaker to classify such an important system. Now the criteria for the classification, that is very important point. In that criteria they used one of the important criteria, that is a phylogenetic relationship. Here is the point, criteria for the classification purpose. First, phylogenetic relationship between organism, means evolutionary relationship between organism. This is the one of the criteria used by RH Whittaker. Second criteria, cell structure. Cell structure. Third criteria, body organization. Body organization. Fourth criteria, mode of nutrition. Fifth criteria, mode of reproduction. These criteria used by RH Whittaker to classify the organisms into the 5 kingdoms. Now phylogenetic relationship between means there is a relationship of organisms, evolutionary relationship, that point he studied for the classification purpose. Second, cell structure means whether it is prokaryotic or eukaryotic cell, that we called the cell structure, that organisms whether prokaryotic or eukaryotic. Body organization means that body of that organism is made up of whether unicellular or multicellular. Mode of nutrition means how they obtain their nutrition. There are mainly two types, autotrophic and heterotrophic way. Heterotrophic, again they can be classified into saprophytic decomposers, that is the mode of nutrition. And fifth one, mode of reproduction, whether it is asexual or sexual reproduction. These criteria, these RH Whittaker used to classify such an important system. Now we will see the first kingdom, that is the kingdom monera. First kingdom, that is kingdom monera. Now here the silent features of organisms or silent features of kingdom this. Now first feature or first character of this kingdom, those organisms which are present in this kingdom, these organisms are unicellular prokaryotic organisms. First character, these organisms how? Unicellular prokaryotic organisms. Prokaryotic organisms. Now then, what is the meaning of prokaryotic and unicellular? Unicellular means the body of that organism is made up of only one cell, we called a single celled organism. What is prokaryotic? Prokaryotic means primitive nucleus form. Primitive nucleus form, that is called the prokaryotic. Second character, these organisms are omnipresent. Omnipresent. Omnipresent means what? Omnipresent means that is they found everywhere. They found everywhere. That is called the omnipresent. Means they found in soil, they found in air, they found in water. That we called the omnipresent organism. These all the features of the kingdom monera. That kingdom having the organisms. That organisms have these properties, have these characteristics. Now third one, such organisms found in all type of environment. Found in all type of environment. That is very important character. Means no any environment remains for these organisms. Fourth one, these organisms have not well defined nucleus, have not well defined nucleus. So such a organism is called, such a nucleus is called the nucleoid, that we called the nucleoid. Nucleoid means that is the, it is a improper structure of nucleus, it is not well developed. It means there is no nuclear membrane, there is no nucleolus, there is no chromatin network that are absent in such a nucleus. That nucleus is called the nucleoid. It means absence of NEM means nuclear membrane, nucleolus, chromatin network, these are absent, these are the component of nucleus structure. Then fifth, without membrane bound cell organelle is present, without membrane bound, without membrane bound cell organelles. That cell organelles, that is mitochondria, chloroplast, that are a cell organelle, they are without cell membrane bound. Then sixth one, the mode of nutrition. Basically there is a heterotrophic mode of nutrition, means they depend on other organisms for getting the food, that is a heterotrophic mode of nutrition. But some of them are the photoautotrophs or chemoautotrophs, but majority of that organisms they follow the heterotrophic method. Then cell wall composition, that cell wall of organism that is made up of one of the component that we called the peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan, it is the composition of cell wall in that organism cell wall that is made up of peptidoglycan. Now what is meaning the peptidoglycan? Peptidoglycan, it is the chain of sugar and amino acid which makes the cell wall of these organisms. Now 8, mode of reproduction. About the mode of reproduction, there is the type that is asexual method. In that asexual method, these organisms follows binary fission and budding mostly. This is the method of reproduction, means they multiply their number. These are the characteristics. After that, next one, on the basis that organisms can be classified on different way. On the basis of their shape, they can be classified into the 4 groups. On the basis of shape, they can be classified into the 4 types of the organisms. Now first one, coccus, means that having the spherical shape. Second one, bacillus, that having the rod shape. Third one, comma shape. Vibros, that is a comma shape. And fourth one, spiral, that is a spiral like structure, that their organism is a spirillum. These are the characteristics of the kingdom monera, means in that kingdom monera all the bacteria. Example of this kingdom monera, that is all the bacteria belongs to this kingdom. In that bacteria, cyanobacteria is there, is the methanogenic bacteria is also there, E. coli, Pseudomonas, Bacillus, all these bacteria they are present in this kingdom monera. This is about the characteristics of just kingdom monera. Now next is the classification of these monera. Their classification is based on the shape. On the basis of shape, we can identify such a microorganisms which are present in the soil, air and water. Now these kingdom monera, they are again two types, archaebacteria and eubacteria. That part is very also important. In this point in your exam, there may be the asking question that give the silent features of kingdom monera. These all are the features: unicellular, prokaryotic, omnipresent, found in all type of environment, have not well defined nucleus, then without membrane bound cell organelles, then cell wall is made of cell wall having the composition that is a peptidoglycan, mode of nutrition there, mode of reproduction. On the basis of shape, they can be classified into the four types. Now generally we know the simple diagram of these bacteria. We can also draw the diagram of such organisms which are present in this kingdom. There is also the flagella part present in some bacteria. Suppose this is the cell wall. Inner the cell wall, there is a plasma membrane present. This is the plasma membrane, PM. Now this structure is called the what? Cytoplasm. After that, this is the nucleoid structure. This is the nucleoid structure, that is the nucleus without well defined. Again in that there is a small circular extra chromosomal DNA present. That extra chromosomal DNA is called the plasmid. It is the small circular DNA. That DNA is called the plasmid. It is the original genetic material of that organism, and it is the small circular extra DNA molecule that we called the plasmid. Then here is also the ribosomes present. That ribosomes are 70S type ribosomes. This is also one of the characteristics of this organism. The function of ribosome is the protein synthesis. That is also called the protein factories of the cell. This is the very simple structure. That also having some bacteria having the flagella. Some bacteria having the flagella structure. This is very simple structure of the what? Bacteria. This is about the all the characteristics of the kingdom monera. Okay. In next part we will see about the archaebacteria and the what? Eubacteria. Thank you.